young man pass his physical?
Oh, yes, he passed it. He passed it so well. He looks about 42 from his examination.
Rick says when he opens a new sports center, I can work on the trampoline every day.
Oh, I bet you'll be very good at it, too, Jeremy.
I hope so. Is my mom around?
No, she's observing Dr. Bradshaw in surgery. It'll be at least an hour before she's through.
I heard there's some kind of meeting tonight.
Yes. The Port Charles Medical Association is throwing a dinner for Dr. Bradshaw.
Kids invited?
I don't think so.
Well, then it looks like to me I have the whole day free.
Hmm.
You have the whole day free?
Yeah.
I got an idea. I got a great idea.
Which idea?
Why don't I take you to lunch? My treat.
That does sound great.
Yeah, but there's a catch to it.
Should have known.
Yeah, well, you see, I've got about maybe 1,200 pounds of old books that my father gave me at the loft, and they need to be packed and moved.
Okay, no sweat.
Good.
One condition. Here's my catch.
Oh, yeah?
I get one of Rose's triple thick shakes.
What is that, 85 cents? Okay, you got it.
Okay, tell my mom that I'll catch her later at home.
Catch her at home later, right?
Yeah, tell my mom, Lesley, that I'll catch her at home later, too.
Right. You two have a good afternoon.
We're trying.
Bye.
Thank you, Martha.
Hey, you ready to order?
No, I'm waiting for my folks.
Oh, all right, sure. There's no hurry. Hey, what's this? I know, don't tell me you're homesick already, right?
That's right. For the cooking here. That's what I'm homesick for. And I got some books upstairs I got to move that I talked him into helping.
Yes.
Well, I've got some boxes in the storeroom. Would that help?
Do you? That would be fantastic. Jeremy, do me a favor, would you show him where the boxes are and take one upstairs, and I'll be there in 2 minutes. I got a little business.
Sure.
Hi, Scotty.
Oh, hey, Rick. I didn't see you come in.
Brings you down to the waterfront.
Oh, food's pretty good down here. No, don't worry. I'm not here to talk about Dernley or the sports center. I'm meeting Lee and Gail down here. I've got some news for them. Well, it might even interest you, too.
Well, let's have it. What is it?
It's about Laura.
Go on.
Oh, I think I'd really rather talk to Lee about it first.
All right, that's the way you want to do it. Fine, you know where to reach me.
Hey, Rick, listen.
Scotty.
Don't think too badly of me. Really, I'm trying to get my life in order.
That's what I've heard.
But you don't believe it, though.
Scotty, your association with George Dernley, the type of man he is, that makes it very hard to believe or accept.
You are associated with him, too.
I have no choice.
And neither do I.
What does that mean?
Why don't you sit down? I'll tell you all about it.
All right.
You are trying to make a comeback, and a man asks for some legal aid, you give it to him. Who the man is not a main factor.
Scotty, George Dernley is not exactly a man of the people.
Yeah, but he's got money in his pocket.
Well, I didn't know that Baldwin and Sons was in such dire financial straits.
Baldwin isn't, but Son is. Besides, you know I'm not the most popular man here in Port Charles, so I have to take what I can get.
I just wonder if there isn't something more than pure coincidence that you happen to be representing George Dernley.
It was his choice, not mine. Besides, if you don't think that he is up to your standard, why are you dealing with him?
Because he owns the building, Scotty.
Rick, there are other buildings.
There isn't another building that's any more perfect for our sports center than that one.
Well, if you're worried about it, don't you think you ought to think about investing your money first, then?
It's not my money. It's the people who've donated it.
Well, that's all the more reason for you to worry about it.
Scotty, I have Joe Kelly as my attorney. And I think I'm very safe in his hands. He's going through all the legal problems on it.
Joe Kelly's a good attorney.
Yes, he is. You have something to add to that?
No, I just said Joe Kelly's a good attorney.
Fun.
What's the matter with you? What are you so jumpy about?
Scotty, I just want to be sure that you don't have some other motive.
I told you, it's for the money.
You have nothing against Laura or myself?
No, well, why would I?
Scotty, you know that... I don't have to even mention that. You understand that better than I do.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of my problem.
Yes, it is your problem. Well, hi, Rick.
Hi. Hi. I hope we're
Good to see
not
you, Gail.
interrupting.
No, we were just having a little business discussion, that's all. We were about finished.
Dr. Rick, I just took a look at those books, and they look a little heavy.
I told you.
How about you pack the books, and I'll buy lunch?
Well, Well, okay. You got a deal, but I'm going to bend your arm.
Wait.
Excuse us, please. Yeah. What?
I already ordered some cheeseburgers. Is that okay?
It's my favorite.
Okay,
Excuse
good.
us.
Lesley, are you ready yet?
You said 5 more minutes. It hasn't been 5 more minutes yet.
It's been 6. 7.
But who's counting?
I am. Though... No, Alice, we found the note. No, leaving early was no problem at all. Lesley and I didn't make it home till a few minutes ago. No, we were rushing out to a cocktail party right now if I can ever get her downstairs. The Port Charles Medical Association, it's kind of welcoming to Dr. Bradshaw. Well, all right, I'll see you first thing in the morning. Thank you, Alice.
It's about 8 and a half.
All right. I'm
Maybe 9.
sound asleep.
We're gonna be late.
Moving towards the stairs. Hi there, sailor.
You look ravaged. Ravishing.
I don't consider that amusing, Richard. Well, it's all a facade. Underneath all of these curly hairs and this incredible makeup job and this gorgeous, if bought on sale, dress is a person who is actually sound asleep.
I believe it. I believe it. It's okay. You don't have to prove it. Darling, it's time to go.
Oh, I tell you, if this weren't Arthur, I would say I'm awfully sorry, but I did have such an important, and I would right into the tub and directly to bed without passing go.
That's a great idea.
No, we can't do that. We have to be there, especially since Steve is out of town.
Reminds me, I talked to Audrey. She seemed very upset today.
Yes,
about
she
something.
was. I saw her for a minute. I was in kind of a rush, but she said she'd gotten a call from Nevada.
You know what it was?
No, I don't. I had just been called to the clinic on an emergency, so I couldn't, but, I mean, I just figured, you know, what is it? It could only be Jeff and Ann, right?
Strange, but I don't really see you outside.
Come here. It's important. It's, Jeff. Hold on.
Just
From
thinking about
Nevada.
calling him.
I know. Talk to him. Talk to him.
Hi, Jeff. No, I understand you spoke with Audrey this afternoon, yes. I was afraid of that. Look, at this very moment, I'm kind of knocked out with the news, but, I think the big question, Jeff, does Ann know?
Lesley.
Hello. How are you on this special evening?
Oh, I'm kind of excited about everything. Where's Rick?
His beeper went off just as we walked in. He's checking with the hospital.
Oh, I'm glad you two managed to share this evening with me.
Well, we were a little worried that you might not be here having that emergency surgery at the last minute.
No. The surgery was over just in time. Tell me about you and that beautiful daughter of yours.
Well, we are just fine, and Laura is beautiful and as busy as ever. We've decided, though, that she's married now, and so she is indeed her husband's responsibility. And I think he's going to be able to handle it. They're both very happy. She's about to become a huge New York model, you know.
Miss Star Eyes, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. But I think they'll do just fine.
I'm sure they will.
An impressive turnout, Dr. Bradshaw.
Well, I expected as much. It's one of the reasons I brought Scotty. I thought it would be good for him to, mix with professional people again.
That's a very interesting theory, Lee, especially since his latest client is George Dernley.
You mean the real estate manipulator?
You put that very politely, yes.
Rick, my firm would never handle a character like Dernley.
Well, I was a little surprised myself, but I can guarantee you Scotty represents the man on a deal that we're negotiating for the Sports Center. Yes.
Gail and I just made out a donation to that.
I think Scotty is sitting on the wrong side of the fence.
Well, we'll see if I don't put a stop to that tonight.
Lee, could I steal my husband just for a minute? Audrey is here. I think we should talk to her. It's kind of important.
Yes, of course.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Well,
How is Ann? Oh, well, then you know about Jeff getting married.
Well, we talked to him just before we left the party.
You know, Dan and I have been very concerned about Ann.
Yes, Lesley just filled us in a while ago.
She must be devastated.
Yes, she was when I left her.
Oh, she's not alone at home.
Oh, no. I wouldn't do that to her. No, Noah's there talking to her. Matter of fact, he's probably comforting her right now.